I've been designing learning programs for years, and as part of that design, ideally, we have a needs assessment that goes along as well to make sure that the program that we're implementing is going to meet the performance needs that we're looking for in the change of behavior. So needs assessment occurs all the time, ideally. And it differs depending on what it is that we're creating. So if it's an individual course, a needs assessment looks one way. But if we're looking at a curriculum design a little bit bigger, a program that incorporates a lot of different pieces, a lot of different courses and learning interventions, the objectives look a little bit different. And then yet again, if we're looking at a learning strategy, so the kind of the biggest picture, more strategic step back type thing, then we have a needs assessment that looks different yet again. And with each of those, we're looking at what are the objectives. So at a course level, we're looking at what are the learning objectives? What do people need to learn, the skills and knowledge they need to gain? Ideally, we're also looking at performance and what's the change in behavior that we're looking for. When we're looking at a curriculum level, we're also looking at the performance outcomes. So with this group of people going through this program, what's the performance change that we're looking for? So that needs assessment, I would say, is focused mostly at that performance outcome level. When you get into the individual courses and pieces, you'll pick up the learning objectives, but at the curriculum level, you're looking for that performance outcome. And then with the learning strategy piece, the needs assessment is focused on what's the organizational goal that we're trying to support with our learning intervention. So there you're going to, yes, be tying in what's the performance outcome and the change in behaviors, but ideally you're going to stretch a little bit more and look at what are the business metrics that we want to incorporate into our learning strategy so that we can measure the effectiveness of what it is that we're putting in place. So a needs assessment occurs at different levels. The process is certainly parallel in each of them, but the focus is a little bit different. So at the course objective, really focused at learning objectives, then we look at performance outcomes, and then we look at the organizational goal. Hope that helps.